In our modern world, we have a lot of information. We can search for anything in just a few seconds. We know how to be healthy, how to study better, and how to build good habits. But even when we know the right things, we still do not always do them. This problem happens to almost everyone. It makes us confused, and sometimes it makes us question ourselves. Why do we know what to do, but still not do it? First, it is important to understand that knowing something is not the same as doing it. Knowledge is only in your mind, but habits live deeply in your body. For example, you may know that exercising is good for you. You know it can give you more energy and better health. But your body is used to sitting on the sofa and watching videos. Your body remembers this routine. So even when your mind says exercise, your body says rest. This difference creates a big gap between knowing and doing. Another reason is comfort. Humans love comfort because comfort feels safe. When we try something new, even if it is good for us, it feels uncomfortable at the beginning. Let's say you want to wake up early. When the alarm rings, you feel cold, tired, and sleepy. Your warm bed feels easier and more comfortable. So you choose comfort instead of your plan. This happens to many people, not because they are weak, but because their brains want them to stay in a familiar place. Our brains also try to save energy. Doing the same routine every day uses less energy because it becomes automatic. Starting something new uses more focus, more energy, and more discipline. That is why your brain tries to say, "Let's do this later," or "This is too hard," even when the task is small. Your brain is not trying to hurt you. It is simply trying to protect you from doing something difficult. Fear also plays a big role. Sometimes we are afraid to fail. When we do not try, we can still imagine ourselves as good or successful. We can say, "I will do it one day," or "I can be better if I really try." But when we actually try, we can face failure. So avoiding action feels safer than trying and failing. This fear can quietly control our behavior. Another fear comes from other people's opinions. Many people stop themselves because they worry about judgment. Maybe you want to start practicing English by speaking out loud, but you think other people will laugh at your pronunciation. Or you want to start going to the gym, but you feel shy. You imagine others watching you. These fears make us stay in the same place, even when we know the action is good. Our goals are also a problem. Many people set goals that are too big or too unclear. For example, someone says, "I want to be healthy," or "I want to learn English very well." These goals sound nice, but they are not clear. What does healthy mean? What does learn English well mean? Without clear steps, we feel lost. We do not know where to start, so we do nothing. Sometimes we wait for the perfect moment. We say things like, "I will start next week," or "I will start when I have more time." But life always has something happening. There is never a perfect time. If we continue waiting, we may never begin. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. When we move first, motivation slowly grows. There is also a deeper reason: self-belief. Many people do not truly believe they can change. On the outside, they say, "I want a better life." But on the inside, they think, "I always fail," or "I am not strong enough." When we believe these negative things, we act in the same way again and again. Our actions match our identity. If you think you are someone who always gives up, your behavior will follow that belief. So, what can we do to finally act on what we know? One helpful method is to start very small. If you want to build a habit, do not start with something big. Start with something you can do even on a bad day. If you want to read more, begin with 5 minutes a day. If you want to exercise, try a short walk or a few simple movements. Small habits feel easier, and they do not scare your brain. After some time, small habits can grow into bigger ones. Another useful method is to connect the new habit to an old habit. For example, maybe you drink coffee every morning. After drinking your coffee, you can read a few English sentences. Or maybe you brush your teeth every night. After brushing your teeth, you can stretch for a few minutes. Connecting habits makes it easier to remember and easier to continue. Your environment also matters. It can help you or stop you. If you want to read more, leave a book on your desk or your bed. If you want to eat healthier, do not keep junk food in your house. If you want to study English, turn off social media notifications while you study. When your environment supports your goals, action becomes simpler. It is also important to be honest and kind to yourself at the same time. Many people call themselves lazy when they fail. But laziness is not the true reason. The true reason is usually fear, habit, or a lack of clarity. Instead of saying, "I am useless," try saying, "I did not act today. What can I change tomorrow?" This gentle honesty helps you understand yourself better and make real progress. In the end, the space between knowing and doing is where our real life changes. Many people stay on the knowing side. They read, think, and talk about change. But their daily actions stay the same. A smaller number move to the doing side. They take small steps even when they feel afraid. They make progress slowly, but they do not stop. Over time, these small actions build new habits, and these habits build a new life. You do not need to be strong every moment. You do not need to feel ready. You only need to take one small action today. Maybe you read one page. Maybe you listened to 10 minutes of English. Maybe you drink more water. These actions look simple, but they matter. They show your brain that you can take control. They help you trust yourself more. We live in a world with a lot of knowledge, but knowledge without action cannot change your life. When you start doing even a little, you begin to respect yourself more. You start to believe that you can grow. You see that your future can be better than your past. And when you continue these small actions, day by day, the gap between knowing and doing becomes smaller. So next time you think, "I know what to do," ask yourself, "Am I doing it?" If the answer is no, do not feel bad. Just choose one small action and take it today. Step by step, you will build a stronger version of yourself. And your knowledge will not stay only in your head. It will become a real part of your life.